Hello, everybody. I'm Chef Stephanie Rose, the executive chef of the Simple Cooking with Heart Kitchen, here with you today, and we are welcoming the wonderful Dr. Mike Robich.
That's right.
I knew I was going to have to cheat.
I know, it's hard.
Please forgive me.
It's okay.
Actually, it's a great name. And you are from Johns Hopkins Medicine.
I am.
And we are doing a very special recipe. What are we doing? You remember?
Chicken pot pie.
Chicken pot pie. So our theme is kind of, down home and
Yes.
and comfort food. And I think oftentimes we can have a real issue with making the comfort food heart healthy.
Yeah.
So we were delighted when we came across this recipe, which is making, a classic,
Yes.
which is almost impossible, chicken pot pie, heart healthy, and yet still delicious. So we're doing that by really beefing it up with vegetables, cutting
like
out
it.
the cream. We're not using any butter. And we are going to have a very interesting time
Yes.
making our own crust.
Ooh. Okay.
So
All right.
that's going to be really fun. I can't wait to get to that part. Yes, we're both wearing black, which is usually a mistake when you're making crust. Pastry chefs, right? They're usually in
And the white.
like what you wear, right?
Yes.
And,
Yes.
Do surgeons still wear white jackets?
Yes. We
Well,
do.
y'all haven't gone all trendy and gone
No,
on denim.
no trendy. No
with,
denim.
leather straps and
No.
stuff.
Just white.
Just
Clean white.
And what about your hat? Do you get to have fun with that?
Little bit. Little bit.
Okay, I like
bet.
that. And you are tell me a little bit about yourself before we get started with the knives. I'm a little worried about you using a knife here, okay? I'm gonna have to tell you how to hold it properly first.
That's right. Chef, thank you for having me tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy to be here. I am a cardiovascular surgeon at Johns Hopkins. And so, yep, open heart surgery and valves, bypasses, all the good stuff that we do for people.
That's pretty incredible. I read somewhere mitral valve, something. I mean,
Yep.
if there was one, specialty area that you really are, sinking your intellect and brain and research in and to
Yep.
get it right. What area is that?
So, mitral valve surgery
Mitral valve.
and hypertrophic obstructive cardiomyopathy.
Okay.
Those two areas.
I don't know if I could say that one. But that one sounds serious too. But I know
Yes.
them. They're both serious. So
Yeah.
we're grateful. We're grateful.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, because that's what we care about here, the American Heart Association. We're all about research and heart and eating heart healthy, and that's what we
Yes.
do here at the Simple Cooking with Heart Kitchen. So, without further ado, I'm going to tell you how to hold
Okay.
the knife properly.
All right.
I may not even let you use that one.
Ooh.
No, but this one's worse. So we call it the pinching the blade technique,
Okay.
where you put your thumb at the end of the blade,
Okay.
the handle,
Okay.
and then your pointer, you're right-handed, yeah. See that? Yeah, you got it. And then
Okay.
your pointer finger on the other side,
There.
and then your other three fingers go around here.
All right. I like
I mean,
it.
if you really want to get fancy, you could try this one.
We'll
What-
take
yeah,
it one
these-
step at a time.
Hey, well, you could carve a turkey.
That is true.
But we're not doing that. We're just going to cut up a lot of vegetables. And this recipe, what's great about it, I mean, it's chock full of vegetables, and it's 8 servings. So,
Very nice.
and I don't really have a pie dish or casserole that's going to fit all 3 quarts. So we're going to make one big pot
Okay.
of all of this wonderful stuff. Where do you want to start? We've got carrots. We can start with. Thank God we don't have to cut the onions.
Okay. All right.
And we're doing you a favor. We're doing ourselves a favor.
Okay.
And because these are the onions that the recipe calls for, pearl
Oh,
onions.
look at those.
We love them, but we would be here until midnight if we had to peel.
Yes.
I mean, I'll show you.
Okay. Okay.
But I mean, this would be like the job you give to somebody you don't like in the holidays. The same person that had to pick the time, they're going to have to peel the pearl onions. I don't think there is a good way or a fast way to do it. If somebody out there has one, thank you. I mean, what I end up doing, I just get so frustrated. I just pull off, just pull off that whole outer layer. But frozen, way to go, right? And more affordable and time consuming.
Right.
Less time consuming. So why don't we just go ahead and start with our celery, because it's looking all pathetic here.
Okay.
I think the recipe calls for, help me out here, half a cup of celery. I have helpers.
Okay.
Half a cup. Yeah, even if we add a little bit more, that's great. This is already washed.
Okay.
You notice this celery actually is kind of nice, because sometimes it's hard to find celery that's on that darker.
Yeah.
It's lighter, and so these are nice. These are probably more nutritious.
Okay.
Now, the darker it is, the more color. It's got more nutrients in it.
Right. Absolutely.
So, I think it's really pretty if you see the little curve.
Okay.
And so I just cut it in half just to make it easier. And I'm not going to cut it in smaller. I'm just going to cut it into little, maybe half a centimeter slices.
Okay. Got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. And I'll do it in slow motion.
Oh, yeah.
Now my other hand, you notice how I kind of keep it curled under. That's okay.
Yeah.
You don't want your fingers out here.
Okay.
Curl them under.
Keep them under so that...
You need your fingers. We need you to keep your fingers.
I need my fingers. Yes.
Keep your fingers. So curl them under. It's the claw. Not that attractive.
But safe.
Now, I don't know if you notice, I do a slide. So I don't just chop. I sort of bring it down and slide it.
Okay.
This is a reverse. I've been doing the reverse so long, I've practically forgotten. Here's the other way. Reverse, back, forward, whatever. Okay. And then you just keep going. Move your other hand back while you're doing it. So we're going to get all these yummy aromatics together.
Okay.
And then we can just put that in when you're done with yours, you can put them in here.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at you.
Man, you thought you were slow-mo.
No, you're doing great.
Good.
You're doing great. I didn't finish that far ahead of you. Peas, we don't have to shuck. They're not in season. Here, I can always move that a little closer to you.
Thank you.
So, and if you like it, more celery, great. But sometimes celery can make it a little bit bitter.
Okay.
So I think this should be enough. Are we good? Do we have enough celery? Thank you. 1 cup? I don't remember. She tells me, and my life goes right in one ear and out the other. I do remember it's 3 cups of mushrooms.
Okay.
But I don't know if you can ever really have too many mushrooms. And it has a really nice ensemble of mushrooms. Are you a mushroom fan?
I am, very much.
And what do you make with mushrooms? You'll just eat it on anything.
Well, I like to add them to pasta, the sauce, and sometimes take the portobellos, put a little balsamic on them, and grill them.
That's delicious.
That's a meaty flavor to them, and I like that.
That's like a meal.
It is.
You could make a burger.
Exactly,
Do you do that?
Yes, I do.
For portobellos, that's actually one of my favorite ways.
Is that right?
I put a little garlic and a little bit of balsamic.
Yeah.
And then
I like the
then
garlic.
grill them.
Yes.
A little bit.
All right.
All right.
This summer.
Now, and stuffed mushrooms. I love stuffed mushrooms.
Oh, they're good too. Absolutely.
I love marinated mushrooms. Which is great, and that they're a really good little snack to have on hand, and it's really not hard to do the marinating, and you can do it salt-free.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, because vinegar has no sodium in it.
Right. Boy, that
So
sounds
you could,
really
you could just blanch some, and then and they'll keep in your refrigerator for a while.
Nice.
Just pop them in your mouth.
Do some of the small ones, the buttons. And
Yeah.
Very nice. I like it.
I do too. I think my mother used to make those.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
those
think
are
so.
great.
Sometimes we like the stem. Sometimes we don't like the stem.
Okay.
For the mushroom, you could take the whole thing out, like this. But if I were at home, actually I am kind of at home. Keep these.
Okay.
This is lots of goodness in here, flavor.
Ooh.
I do a lot of making homemade stocks. I mean, this is the stem's edible.
Yeah.
You could chop that up and make a little mixture and make some ravioli. You know, you could stuff it back in the mushroom. You know, with some minced meat and stuff.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
it's got a lot of flavor.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people will just slice these. I think when you're doing something and you want it meaty, it's better to do some chunks.
Okay.
And this is how I've been doing my mushrooms like this for a long time.
Okay.
So you can take what you want.
Okay.
You take your mushrooms. I'll take
Yeah, I'll
mine.
take a few
a
of
little bit of
these.
each. Do you know what different varieties we have here?
You know, I do not. What? Tell me about these.
I don't know. No, just kidding. Medic. Shiitake. I picked up a bunch of wild ones today.
Wow.
Hen of the woods. Well, I definitely know we have the shiitakes. These white ones are oyster mushrooms.
Okay.
And,
Very nice.
I think I have no idea what this is. It looks like a balloon. Any idea? Well, we'll find out another day. We'll just pretend it's a balloon. But yeah, I went to Whole Foods and found some gorgeous.
Those are beautiful.
These do kind of look like hen of the woods as well.
Okay.
So, no porcinis and no creminis. No, just creminis. Yeah, these are creminis.
Those are creminis?
So
okay.
we got a lot of those.
All right.
So do you have enough to chop up?
I do. Thank
I know
you.
we just threw a whole bunch in here.
Okay. And how do you like to prepare your mushroom as far as washing or peeling? What do you like to do?
That's a good question. Because some people could go overboard. You have enough there?
I think so.
we
Yeah.
got enough.
Thank you.
I'll take a little more.
Okay.
There's definitely some brouhaha on. Do you wash the mushroom? Do you not wash the mushroom?
Okay.
What do? You tell me what
I
you do.
do wash them. I think I'm one of those that may go overboard a little bit.
You wash them?
I do. I wash them, and I really wash them. But I don't know that that's necessary.
And do you think there's something wrong? I mean, does it do something to the mushroom?
No.
You
I
find
think
it cooks any differently?
I don't think so. I think it cooks okay.
I think
but
if you're not like soaking them, I
Yeah.
mean, the whole controversy, it's not a controversy, is that they're absorbent. So they absorb everything. And then it's really hard, it's harder to cook them and to sear them and to get some color, brown them,
I see.
if they're soggy.
Yes, that makes sense.
So
Okay.
I was brought up just wiping them.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
to be on the safe side these days, we have washed them.
Okay.
But like I said, just a quick
Rinse, kind of.
quick rinse.
Okay.
And then, if you see some schmutz on it,
Yeah. Clean it off.
that's all I'm looking for is the schmutz. I
Okay.
just wipe it off.
Yeah.
But some people, peel them, if you're getting into French cuisine and make beautiful little patterns in them. Okay, but we're not going to go there.
Okay. Fair enough. I like it.
The stems of the shiitake, however, you do need to cut that bad boy off, okay?
Okay. Good to know.
So just but you can still keep it for flavor. It's
Okay.
wonderful.
Okay.
Cut the shiitake off. And we're going to cut that also in chunks.
Okay.
Like I said, we want that meaty feeling in it.
Yes. Yeah.
And then when you finish cutting yours up, I think we can put them back in
back
here.
in there.
Okay?
Great. Yeah.
So cut the stems off. Chanterelles, that's what I was thinking of. Oh my gosh.
wow.
Chanterelles are beautiful. I think they're in season. Goodness, I'm trying to remember. In September.
Okay. All right.
You like truffles?
I do.
Really?
I do.
I like them. I
Yeah.
just can't afford
I know.
them.
Well, that's.
So
that's
I'll
an
use
issue.
truffle oil,
Yes.
which I think is a great alternative because you really, if you're dying for that wonderful truffle umami flavor, just
Yeah.
you can drizzle a little bit of the truffle oil, and of course it's more affordable.
Right.
Right?
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, sure, I've got some black truffles in my pantry. But maybe you do.
I do not.
Okay.
I use the oil also.
Yeah, I actually do have a truffle slicer.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's just a cool looking tool, so
I bet it is.
because I don't use it. I use it for cheese.
That's good too.
I guess some of them are too little. You could just keep it whole. But yeah,
Okay.
I love the truffle oil, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't cook it. Just add it, drizzle a little bit before you eat it.
It's a nice
with a
flavor.
nice risotto.
Chef,
Yeah.
can you help me with this one?
Oh yes.
What do I do?
I'm
We need the stems
delighted
on
to
this
help you
one.
with
What
that
what should
one.
I do with this?
Well, I have
Oh,
same one
show me,
here.
yeah.
So yes, I would cut off,
Okay.
just cutting off the legs,
Yeah.
the arms.
Okay.
Again, I've got a little collection here.
Yeah. Put
And
that in there.
these, again, chunky. So you don't want it too fine.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, we want some nice chunks. Chunky.
All right.
Meaty.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
And mushroomy.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, mushrooms are definitely making a comeback.
Is that right?
Well, I think
Seen-
everybody, all the talk, when food people get together and with the umami flavor.
Yeah.
Umami this. I didn't know what umami was. And,
Yeah.
like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, umami. I felt left out. I was really upset.
And
So-
is that sort of a rich flavor? When you think of umami?
Yeah, it's like the meaty
Okay.
protein flavor
Yeah, like a
for the
a steak.
umami, but yeah, the deep earthy.
Okay, yeah.
I still don't know
Excellent.
how to describe it. I guess soy sauce. I think also
Is that right? Has
gives
that sort
a
of
little bit of that umami flavor.
nice? Yeah.
So, but I could be wrong.
Very savory, right? I mean,
Yeah.
It's, and
Yes.
for comfort food, you're right. I mean, that's a nice thing to have.
It is, and it's hard to put. It's the fifth sense, is what they were saying.
Is that
umami
right?
is the fifth.
Oh, you mean
The fifth flavor.
the
So you've
salt
got
and
sweet,
sweet?
you've got sour,
Okay.
you've got bitter,
Mm.
you've got salty. That's what I was thinking.
Salt.
And
Okay.
you've got umami.
Umami.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, okay, that's great. Thank you. Now, what really does it taste like? Mushrooms.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Meaty mushrooms. Love it. I think we've got a nice pile here.
Mhm.
I think that's about. What do you think? 3 cups?
I think that's 3 cups.
You think that's 3 cups?
Yeah.
Good eye. Good eye. Okay. Let's cut up. We don't have to worry about the peas.
Okay.
We got some fresh peas.
Mm.
These are the fresh peas, not frozen.
Okay. Fresh.
Have you ever tried them? Just
I don't
a
think
fresh
I
pea,
know.
never frozen.
No, I take that back. My grandmother had a garden and she grew peas, and we would go out and just
You-
shuck them and eat them.
Yeah, that's the most delicious pea I've ever had. I mean, if you're thinking about comfort, and I grew up doing the same thing,
Is that right? Yeah.
picking the pea, sitting on the floor of the kitchen,
Yeah.
and shucking
Yep.
the peas
Oh, that's good.
and eating them, right
Yep.
right out of it. But
One
it's
in
so,
the bucket, one for you.
Yeah, it's so hard to find them, and they're only in season for like a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Really, so you almost have to have your own garlic.
Yeah.
Or your garden.
To get them fresh.
But the fresh and frozen and in a can, there's nothing wrong with that because the peas that we get that are frozen, obviously they've been picked at the freshest
Right.
in peak season,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and flash frozen.
Right.
So and they're so affordable.
They are, and it gives you access year round.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, even in a can is great. You can't get the frozen, but just rinse them if you can't find some that are low sodium,
Okay.
because we do try to stay away from
Yeah.
sodium.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, great job.
Excellent.
Now we're ready for our carrots.
Okay.
So we got a little excited, and we wanted some different colored carrots.
Yeah.
Are you normally a fan of different colored carrots? Actually, I
Yes.
might need you use them too.
I do. The yellows, the blues like this, and your standard orange carrot, of course.
We
but,
did throw in a standard orange one.
Yeah.
And there was a white one.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then my next question for you
Yes.
is, do you peel them?
Most of the
peel your
time I
carrots?
do.
Even
Do
if
I
you
need to do that?
Even if you're like at your grandma's and the carrots and you pull it out.
No, you're right.
And then
You
you're
pull
just
'em-
sitting there. Yum, yum, yum.
You're exactly right. Pull them fresh out of the garden.
fresh
I'll
out
just
of the
eat 'em.
garden.
Yeah, but most of the time I peel them.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Okay.
I think people just do it to make it look pretty.
Yeah.
But the majority of the nutrients.
Right. As with most vegetables,
That's right.
are out there. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Are on the outside.
I'm changing my carrot practice.
So, I don't think anybody's. These are well washed and scrubbed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and we don't need a lot of carrots, but I think these are just too pretty to not. I think the carrots we only need a cup.
Okay.
And I think you could do something with the green part of the carrot too.
Oh.
Or other than give it to your rabbit, but that's about all I know. I do not have a rabbit, but maybe I should get one.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to cut off the ends.
Okay.
Now, it's also kind of fun. Each different colored carrot has, a different nutrient and antioxidant in it.
Right.
Now, how do you like to cut your carrots? We're thinking hearty.
Yes.
So I like
So-
to see the little circles.
Okay. Yep.
Do we like it chunky or not too chunky?
I think chunky's good, but
Think
when I get
chunky's
to the
good.
when you get to the back of the big ones, do you start to?
Cut the big fat part off.
Okay. All right.
That part off, and then maybe some nice little rings.
Okay.
I think it's going to cook long enough. I just can't get over how gorgeous. You called it. These are the purple ones.
Yeah. I think, but I'm colorblind.
So beautiful. And I've seen them in a lot of photographs now, so they're really catching on.
Okay.
Trending. you see all of these charcuterie boards people are making, and I've seen a lot of them with the purple carrots on it, and I'm
Nice.
glad.
Yeah.
I'm very glad to see that. Have you tasted the white one? Does it taste much different?
I don't
Then
know.
the blue
Let's
one?
try. Here's a blue one.
Here. We have to make sure the food tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes parsnippy.
Mm-hmm.
The white one.
Mm-hmm.
But yummy.
Mm-hmm.
You tasted a raw purple one too?
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Does it taste parsnippy or more carroty?
More carroty.
It's so gorgeous.
It is. It's a
the
beautiful
color.
color.
Stays beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, even when it's cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Not as sweet.
Yes, less sweet. I agree. Yes.
I like that. I like that a lot. I've never tried it raw. I've only tried it cooked. All right, so they're rolling away. So behave. We'll put those in here.
Okay.
Moving your little scraper. We don't need
Okay.
that yet.
Okay.
That's for when we get, go to the Flourville.
Oh boy.
All
All
right.
right.
Set a cup, but we may have
Maybe a
extra
little
filling. So I
more.
guess when you get to the fat one, you're definitely going to have to carefully cut it in half.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
carrots are tricky,
Mhm.
so you probably should straddle it.
Okay.
So pretty. And you could go for halves, which is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So we have some full circles and we've got some halves.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, this looks like candy.
It does.
Right?
It does. It does.
If you put this in a bowl, I would think it was like, what am I thinking of? Never mind. It'll come to me.
Yeah.
It'll come to me. Strawberry, watermelon, Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yep.
My kids love those. So instead of putting Sour Patch Kids out, put a bowl of these and see what the kids do. I think we have extreme amount of carrots, so here
right.
we'll
Perfect.
put the rest in here.
Thank
And
you.
then I don't think now we need to just cut up chop up our garlic and our herbs.
Okay.
Our garlic and our herbs. So let's start with the garlic. I think
Okay.
you should have a clove or two in
I
front
do.
of you.
Yep.
Can we have too much garlic?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I want some of your garlic. Is that
Okay,
okay?
yeah,
I'll put
yeah.
up mine.
There you go.
I think it calls for maybe 2 cloves.
Okay.
So you do 2, and I'll do 2. How about
All
that?
right. Sounds good.
So, I mean, we had a beautiful head here,
Mm-hmm.
and I usually go for fresh garlic.
Yeah.
I always go for fresh
That's
garlic,
good.
let's face it.
That's good.
But not everybody has, can get to the grocery store and
Mm-hmm.
or has access to fresh garlic. So it's okay to use the paste, that's already made.
Okay.
It's just it's got a bunch of other ingredients in it.
Yeah.
You could use granular garlic or crystallized garlic.
Oh, interesting.
And as opposed to garlic powder.
Okay.
Because garlic powder doesn't have any nutritional value in it.
Is that right? It's just powder.
And of course, never garlic salt.
You're right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's a big
Agreed.
no-no. And don't leave it in the bottom of your, freezer, your refrigerator, next to the potatoes and stuff, and it starts growing. If you don't use it very frequently, you can put it in the freezer.
Okay.
You
Okay.
could, chop up some ahead of time, or
yeah.
you don't have to chop it up. You can use a little food processor
Okay.
and mix it with a little olive oil,
Oh, interesting.
and like put it in a little jar.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have a little jar. That's what I do. If I have
Okay.
any extra, sometimes I can
Yeah.
smell something. So cut off that little nubby bit
Okay.
first,
Okay.
that dried nubby bit, and then I'm going to smash it.
All right.
So I'm put your knife on it
Okay.
with the blade pointing away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then come down
Ooh.
and you'll hear it smash.
Yeah.
Other one, and this really helps get that papery
Yeah, I like
stuff
that.
off. Okay, comes right off, and we don't have to chop this up super fine.
Okay. I don't think I got that one. There we
Look like
go.
you've had quite a bit of experience in the kitchen, Mike.
A little.
I'm very
a
impressed
little,
with
a
your
little.
skills.
Well, thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
And
All right.
the other thing about garlic, sometimes it's a pain in the neck to chop up. It's
Yes.
sticky.
Mm-hmm.
Use a garlic press. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
absolutely fine. I don't, poo-poo people
Yeah.
who use garlic presses. But
Okay.
if you want to use a garlic press, you may.
Okay.
But then you have to clean it.
All right.
That's the,
That's the rule.
that's the rule. I can't tell you how many times. I don't think my mom ever cleaned hers. I think she sort of picked it out, probably with the tip of a really nice knife. And there was always something all dried up inside of it. It even happened here. I was a little alarmed. I
Yeah.
went to the garlic press, and it was, a little dry. I had to soak it. I cleaned it.
Yeah.
Maybe I used it. I don't know. But yeah, it's I don't think it has to be, oh wait, these are our seasonings. Why don't we put it in with the turmeric? How about that?
All right.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of dried spices going in this. Just
Okay.
here. This is hiding. Just remember the turmeric's in here.
It's down there. Okay, very good.
Yeah,
Oops.
there we go. Oh, we
Good.
lost some
A
here.
little bit.
There.
There we go.
Now, also in front of you on the right
Mm-hmm.
are some of our beautiful herbs.
Yeah.
And I think the lovely Amy picked the time, so I think we have enough time. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. God bless you. But we also have. I'm kind of come over here.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Let's see what we have.
And she also blessed us by picking the leaves off of the parsley.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a nice big blob of parsley.
I like it.
Okay, my hands are all sticky from
And the garlic.
And I'll take that. That
Okay.
was mine.
Okay.
And then what else you have in front of you? You've
Okay.
got- okay, the thyme, so we don't have to do, but here's the beautiful thyme.
Mm-hmm.
I use thyme in so many things.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll just throw the whole stem in.
Okay.
Just don't worry about it.
let it go? All right.
You know, you can try to pull some of the leaves off, but
Yeah.
there's so much flavor in the stem
Mm-hmm.
too. And then I
Right.
figured during the cooking time, the leaves kind of disintegrate and come off of it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then here we have this other one. That was a devil to find today.
What is that?
What is that?
Smells nice.
Does it smell nice?
Yeah.
Does it remind you of anything? I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
It is used in vinegar sometimes.
Hmm.
You like béarnaise sauce?
I do. It's in there too.
Okay. Is that flavor, that smell?
Yeah.
Reminiscent? Okay. And here's another one. Don't want to put you on the spot, but here, smell this one. Look
Okay.
at that one. And what do you think that one is? It's fun to do
Ooh,
this blindfolded.
Yeah.
And just trying to figure out what. I don't
This-
know.
is
Everything
this
smells like
oregano?
garlic. Yes, yes, see, yes, yes. Well, you know. But yeah, tarragon.
Tarragon.
Estragon.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
Isn't
think
it
I've ever
beautiful?
used it before, but it is beautiful.
It's beautiful. I can't grow this stuff. I've tried.
Is it right?
I don't know why. It doesn't like me. I can't grow cilantro either, which is very upsetting because I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. That is good.
So now we're gonna pick off the leaves of the oregano.
Okay.
You don't have fresh herbs, that's okay. You can use dried.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But just remember, the dried herbs don't last forever
Okay.
in that dark cabinet.
Okay.
So it definitely maybe, what is 6 months, do they say? The shelf life? I don't know. I
Okay.
have some that have been in there for
Yeah.
several years.
Me too.
No lie.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. They just, I guess, lose their potency
Okay.
and they discolor. But it's true. I think I had some Old Bay. I collect cans, so I had an old,
Yeah.
can of Old Bay, and it was like from one of their anniversaries, and it was so cute, and there was still some Old Bay in it. And I think we were here in the kitchen making Maryland crab soup because we have a
Ooh,
nice heart
wow.
healthy Maryland crab soup.
That sounds good.
And one of our VPs grabbed it off the shelf and tried to put it in her cream of crab soup, and clearly she could see immediately that it was not a pretty color. I'm like, no, don't use that one. No, not that one. So, but I still have the can.
Sure. Yeah.
So the tarragon is very strong. We don't need a lot of that.
Okay.
Can't remember how much tarragon does the recipe say? Teaspoon of this, teaspoon of that. Yeah? Something like that.
Got it.
Yeah.
And we're just peeling the leaves off of the
Yeah,
stem on
you know,
this as well. Okay.
Leave the stem.
Okay.
Save some.
Yeah.
I like the oregano. I want a lot of oregano. And then we've got this, and I'm going to wad it all up in a bunch.
Okay.
This is how I like to chop it up. Parsley, well, you can just never have. See how I got my hands kind of,
Yeah.
again, they're
protect the
curled.
fingers. Yeah. Okay.
And it's easier to chop it all up when it's in this mass.
Okay. And are you looking to chop it finely or
Nah.
just sort of a coarse?
Yeah, it's comfort food.
Right.
Nothing has to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fine French cuisine. We're just going for get it in the oven, so we can
Yep.
eat it, right?
I like it.
Because everybody's hungry.
Well, it
You
smells
know.
really good.
It's funny with a lot of the home family recipes. I mean, is there even a recipe written down somewhere? I don't know. A lot of the dishes I make that are traditional family dishes,
Right.
there's no recipe.
Just do it.
Just kind of eyeball it. Well, that's what my mom would put in. I don't know. It was just a little smidgen of this and a dribble of that.
Yeah, and then it tastes great.
Yeah.
It works.
There you go. I'm trying to think. We got our garlic. I think our time's already done.
Okay.
We can put you've got a little bowl over there. Let's just
Okay.
and dump your thyme in there.
All
And then
right.
we'll have them all. They're all ready. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Very good.
And then I'm just gonna wipe this off in here. And I think
Great.
our chopping days, at least for the vegetables, excuse me, are over.
Okay.
thought here's a towel.
Yeah, let's do that.
Did I give you 2 towels over there? I thought I did.
Maybe I'm missing them.
That's fine. Nothing is, contaminating.
Right,
You
right.
know,
So far,
we haven't,
right? It's all
we haven't
no,
gone to chicken land. But I did want to show you, since tarragon, not tarragon, but turmeric
Ooh.
is one of our ingredients.
Okay.
Look
That's
at this.
interesting. Wow.
Look at this.
That is really nice.
I don't think I've ever seen it so fresh, except for when it was live. I was able to find some at one of the farmers markets.
Is that right?
Here, Chesapeake.
Very nice.
They delivered it. I mean, it's like it looks like ginger. Here,
It does look like ginger. I agree.
beautiful.
It
So
is.
let's leave that one whole because it's
Okay.
so gorgeous.
Okay.
Wait, check that one out.
Yeah.
Rip one off. Check it out.
Okay. That's
I
interesting.
mean, and
Yeah.
the medicinal values of turmeric just are,
Oh,
like off the charts. Like,
dates back thousands of years. This has been used, hasn't it?
yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
the really cool thing about, I think, spices in general.
Mm-hmm.
They were all originally for medicinal purposes.
Yeah.
Wasn't flavor at first.
Mhm. It was for health
All
and
for health benefits. And
Yeah.
it's really nice to see that we're going back to that. I find that very exciting.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then all the combinations put together, make them work together in wonderful ways. I know that with Indian cuisine particularly,
Right.
they're specially paired, and they become even more beneficial. I mean, their cuisine is 4,000 years old.
Right.
So they've been practicing. So I think we're good. All
Okay.
of our choppy's done. If you want to
Okay.
take that little finger home.
Okay, yeah, I'd love to. Thank you.
Yeah, you can make some tea with it. You could put it in your smoothie.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy to peel. You probably don't. It's so fresh. You probably don't even have to peel it.
Wow.
Peel? No peel? You peel yours? No, you just throw it in.
Very nice.
Yeah, delicious with orange juice and with carrots.
Oh.
So we've got a
Great
smoothie
idea.
making, don't we?
Great
Oh,
idea.
and some ginger.
I
Okay,
like it.
what I'd like us to do is actually get this on the stove and start
Okay.
sautéing it. So let's
Okay.
carry all of our, well, I actually do have a tray. I was
Okay.
trying to be organized. Put all your mise en
Okay.
place.
Thank you.
Which is fancy term for all of the ingredients.
Oh.
So
all
we
right.
we got a lot of carrots. We may not
A lot of
be using all
carrots.
those carrots. We have lots of herbage. I don't think you can have too much herbage.
Okay, you
We
got
have
that.
garlic and turmeric
Good.
in here.
Your
And you
peas.
could grab the peas and
Okay.
salt-free seasoning.
Okay, excellent.
We got it. We're
I
good,
think
we're
we
good.
got it.
And we have some. You may want a spoon.
Okay. This
I
good?
think- Yeah, there's one over. There's
One over there?
here.
Perfect. All right.
There's one over here.
Excellent.
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
You're taller than me. So you just put it down here, I suppose.
Okay.
And this is a burner we're going to use
Very nice.
to do the honors, if you can tell which one's which.
Wow, that is interesting.
I like that. So you
Let's try this
push
one.
it in.
Nope.
Is
That was
that
the
the back?
wrong. That was the wrong
Okay,
one.
that's it.
Let's
Push
try
it.
this one.
Usually you push it in and turn it. That was it. They got
Okay,
it.
we got it. All right.
Great, great.
To keep it up high, or
Well, I don't think we don't need it that high.
okay,
But we do need to put some olive oil in it.
okay,
So one of those has olive oil in it.
all right.
Smell that one. Look at the color of that. Is it
I
pretty?
know it is.
I thought it was like absinthe or something. Go near. Pretty close.
Is that
Pretty
right?
close. What does it smell like?
Not olive oil.
No. Definitely not olive oil.
What is it?
It's called Pernod.
Okay.
So we're putting a little Pernod in it.
Very
So that's-
interesting. I'm not familiar
should
with
have-
it.
It has a little bit of a licoricey flavor.
Okay.
So kind of like Licard, that's the French version.
It does have a licoricey smell to it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's funny because I was thinking of putting fennel in it. I thought fennel would be kind of nice,
Oh.
but that's deviating. But I was shocked and then I decanted it, and then the color,
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
Wow.
A real nice yellow.
So we will put some of that in.
Okay.
First, let's put at least a tablespoon in the bottom of this pan.
Okay.
You can eyeball it. I trust
right.
you.
Thank you.
In our beautiful cast iron. Oh, that was a teaspoon. That was definitely not a tablespoon. We need a little more. Okay. Coat the bottom.
Okay. Okay.
Good. Yeah.
Thank you.
See? There you go. Coat the bottom. Fabulous.
Okay.
We don't really need it to be like super hot heat.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, we're just going to kind of dump everything
Put it all in. Okay.
In a particular order. Hey, let's start with the onions.
All right, onions it is.
I like to start with onions.
All right, here we go.
Just because we could get fancy and kind of caramelize them a little bit, but
Okay.
we
Nope,
want to
we're
eat,
just go.
so we're gonna
Move, just keep moving.
we keep moving.
All right. We'll do that.
My grandmother was like, "That let's just put it all in." Oh,
right.
Yep, go on, go.
Okay,
Let's put it all
okay.
in. The
Carrots coming in.
I want carrots.
Yeah.
It's gonna make it very
man.
pretty too.
Yes. A little more carrot.
Stir it up.
There we
Oh,
go.
okay. Now we're gonna have a lot of carrot.
A lot of carrot. A lot of carrot. All right.
Here, I'm gonna crank it up now.
Okay, here we coming in with.
Cranking it up. I think I'm gonna need some flour.
Okay.
Yeah, and the flour, 4 tablespoons of flour. That's all right.
All right.
Flour, or maybe I could just use this. Flour, oh, and stock. Okay, but first I
Okay.
need some flour.
Spices going in.
Absolutely. Here,
All
I'll
right.
leave you a spoon. A spoon.
Thank you.
Here,
thank
there's
you.
your spoon.
Yeah, I'll get to work on that.
And then you can keep that one in there.
Okay.
And if you think you need a little bit more olive oil, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, it's amazing how it all mixes up and you start to smell everything coming together here. Wow.
Oh, I turned you up. Are we too high? Are we too high? Are we too low? That's good.
Okay.
How's it smell? Oh yeah, it's nice and greeny.
It is, isn't it? It is.
What's that? Half a cup of parsley? Oh, I
Might
may have gone a little carried away.
more.
But it's fine. If there's more vegetables, that's
Right?
fine.
Yes.
You know,
I
like I
agree.
said, there's no cream going in this. You know, the typical, chicken pot pie has kind of a creamy base. and,
Right.
that could be a white bechamel.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be cream, but with
Okay.
it's a milk base. But
Right.
it's serious, there's still fat. But we don't have any of
I
that.
like it.
But we are going to put some flour in there
Okay.
because we do want it to be kind of thick.
Okay.
So, I believe it gets 4
Okay.
tablespoons.
Here comes 2.
Carefully measuring these out.
Mm-hmm.
Carefully. And I think this is actually gluten-free.
Okay.
So, always trying to be considerate of people who are gluten intolerant, and so there's no reason why they can't try this too.
Absolutely.
Oh, stir,
Okay.
faster.
Okay. All right. Here
Remember,
we go.
and scrape the bottom.
Okay.
Scrape the bottom. If you need a little bit of
We may.
more olive
A little
oil,
more in there.
it's okay.
All right.
It's not butter.
Right. Good point.
I'm gonna turn you down. So you want it to kind of sweat a little bit,
Okay.
and you want that kind of flour to cook a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You can get out of that kind of flour flavor.
Right.
But of course, it's not really flour. It's sort of a combination of rice flour and they put quite a few different kinds of flours in the
Oh,
gluten-free
I see.
blend.
Okay.
I mean, the list is cassava flour. There's so many alternatives now. It's wonderful. Almond flour.
Oh.
For savory, I'll only put a little bit in, like if I was doing a crust.
I see.
So that's okay.
Okay.
How does that coming?
I think it looks wonderful.
It's kind of sticking a little bit to the bottom though. That's okay. See, there's a lot of flavor in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You smell it?
Yes, it's good. Boy, that smells good.
Yeah, it does smell good. Okay. So we're gonna put in our broth.
All right.
Oh no! We have to put in this first. Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
We're deglazing. Okay. I think we could deglaze with a 1/4 cup of Pernod.
Okay. Look that.
Not wild.
Yeah, it is.
Quarter cup.
Okay. Okay.
So, burning off the alcohol. Look. Oh, you did it. Look at yeah. Scrape that bottom. Scrape that bottom.
Get that up.
Because all that good stuff is down there.
The flavor down there.
You betcha.
Yeah. All right.
This is on 375. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Oh, that's great. Okay, now when I add more of this, that's going to be even better.
Yeah. I agree. Look at that.
There we go. Crank that up to a boil.
Okay.
Sometimes it's better if you actually add like a warm stock.
Is that right?
Oftentimes I have the stock already on the stove. in the
Okay.
back.
So it's coming in warm.
Coming in warm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Things don't seize up, and it works a lot faster.
That's good to know.
Great. And the turmeric's giving us a neat color too.
It is, isn't it?
So I cranked it up,
Okay.
and I think we're going to let this simmer for about 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
And while that's simmering, we're going to cut up the chicken.
Wonderful. All
So we're going
right.
to move back over here
Okay.
and cut up some chicken.
Thank you very much.
Look at that, he's not afraid at all.
Let's do it.
I said to cut it in 2-inch chunks. I'm like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to put our mushrooms in,
Oh,
y'all.
mushrooms going in.
Going in.
All right.
Yeah, they were right under our nose.
I know, right?
Literally. Right under our nose. I hate it when that happens. I love this bowl. So you see
Beautiful.
here. You go there. Whatever. Okay, let me stir that up
All right.
again. Stir that up.
All right.
Mushroom.
So you're saying 2-inch chunks for the chicken? Is that right?
That's what the recipe said.
Okay, so that's chunks. I mean,
That's some chunks.
yeah. What do you
Yeah.
think? What should we do?
I don't. I wonder why they would say 2-inch chunks. I'm definitely more inclined to say like 1-inch chunks.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I guess you are too.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I hate touching. Once you touch the chicken, everything is contaminated. So we'll just put it back in there, and then
Okay.
we'll dump it in here.
Okay.
So I'm going to cut it in 3
All
strips. These look actually quite beautiful. Well, as first
Yeah.
with these, they're like it's not a speck of fat.
That's what I was just
on
thinking.
this.
Really, just lean.
There's one little bit here, and I'm just going to pretend I did not see that. I mean, sometimes tiny little bit of fat. It's a little bit of flavor. Yeah,
right.
some nice chunks. And the beauty of the charm is that we're just dumping this right in to
Right in,
the mixture.
okay.
I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Easy is
So,
good.
And then everything, all of the contaminated stuff could just go to the sink.
Okay.
But just remember, you can't really touch anything now
Right.
because you've got chicken hands. Salmonella City,
Yes.
that's what I call it. Oh yeah, there we go. Duh.
Right
Easy.
in there.
Salmonella City.
Okay.
But you didn't get any on the cutting board underneath, which is good because
Yep.
that's what we're going to make our.
Okay.
Yeah, you ready to dump that
Yeah,
in?
bring it over and add it right in there. All right, here we go. In goes the chicken.
Turn up a little bit.
All right. Wonderful. Okay.
This is a lot.
Yes.
Food. Okay, I know we did go over about a cup or two.
But this is
But
comfort food.
it feeds 8, like we said.
Yeah.
So typically, the recipe said it would go into a large, like oval,
Okay.
that holds 3 quarts,
Okay. Wow.
and I don't have that.
All right. And this is what we have.
So this is going. It's going in our little pie dishes. And if that's not enough, we'll put it in another one.
Okay.
We got pie dishes now. We got little miniature ones. I thought it'd be really cute to put this in, little miniature ones.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Which would be possible. I want to see how much crust we get.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's see how that goes. But
And
I like
then
that.
making miniatures, putting the crust on miniatures might take us all night.
Little snack size though.
Yeah, no, I got some.
Right.
I'll show you the size. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. We got the raw chicken in.
Okay.
We're making it ourselves.
Okay.
there's always going to be a huge difference. I mean, it's store-bought stuff, they're definitely going to put in more sodium. But we're doing this at home.
Okay.
So it's okay if we add just like an eighth of a teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, we really didn't put any salt in anything.
No, we haven't.
And all of the ingredients are fresh ingredients, and the ingredients we used don't have a lot of sodium in them naturally. So
Right. So we can add a little.
I always forget that. Some vegetables actually have natural sodium in them.
Oh, so we have to watch out for that.
Yeah, Amy reminded me of that.
Very nice.
And it's vegetables that I happen to love.
Is that right?
Go figure.
Which vegetables have
Tomatoes.
sodium? Tomatoes. Tomatoes are good, but they have sodium.
Maybe that's why you don't have to put salt on them. You know, like, right?
You're right.
You know,
They
I
really
pop
don't.
them like,
Boy, yeah.
I'll put out a bowl of the, the cherries and
Right out of the
I
garden.
didn't know. And then I think I read green beans too.
Is that right?
No, well,
Interesting. Okay, good to know though.
Do we have any others besides the green beans and the tomatoes that have other vegetables that have sodium? Little salt. You go first.
Okay, all right.
Little salt in your flour.
In the flour, okay.
Dump the flour in your bowl first. There we go. We're going to do that. You could sift it, but
you
that's
go.
not. We don't
All
have
right.
to. So a little bit of salt. Okay.
Okay, yep.
That was just a tiny bit.
Yes.
And now you have your. I can't believe it isn't butter.
Okay,
Smart Balance, whichever one you prefer, that works.
okay,
Whether it's the olive oil flavor, but
okay.
this is what, keep it chilled, up until you're using it. And this is the old-fashioned. This is Grandma's technique. Okay. Says to use a pastry cutter. You ever seen one of those?
No, I haven't.
It has this handle and it's curved like this.
Okay.
Then it has like 3 like sword blades, kind of. It's hard to.
Yeah.
And it would roll in a bowl.
Oh, I see, yeah.
I bet your grandmother has one.
I'm sure.
You're like, what's
I'm
that?
sure.
I don't know what
Exactly.
that is. Well, I find them to be a pain because all of the stuff gets stuck in them, and then you always got to get the knife and scrape it out.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you the classic way that my mother taught me.
Okay.
And it's just we're cutting. This is a technique. We're cutting the butter. Whatever, not butter. Yes, okay.
Yep.
Usually it's butter when I make pie. Cutting the butter into, but I'm trying something new, and I believe my flour is gluten-free, correct?
Okay.
Which is typically a little harder to work with. I think yours is regular, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yours is regular flour, mine is not.
Okay.
So what we're looking for is the margarine to be kind of the pea size.
I see. Okay.
So look, you got it. You're cutting it.
We're working on it.
He's cutting it. Then I need to move it around a little bit.
Yeah.
Cut.
Okay.
Peas. Some people do this with their hands,
Okay.
but don't do this if you have hot hands. Some pastry chefs have hot hands, so you don't want the margarine to be all melty before you start rolling it.
Right.
It'll make it torturous to work with.
Okay.
And it'll stick to everything, and we don't want that.
No.
So you're very adventurous to do this with us today.
It's fun.
I almost threw out the whole pie crust idea. I'm like, nope, that's it. We're making chicken pot pie with biscuits on top.
Well, that sounds good too.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And believe it or not, we have a heart-healthy biscuit recipe.
Oh, very nice.
But I didn't scrap it. I decided to go through with it.
All right.
And then I figure if it's all, if it doesn't work out, because I haven't tested this recipe, I haven't tested the crust before. But I am seasoned at making crust.
Wow, that's great.
I think one of the hardest part is getting the darn thing rolled out and getting it on top of your
Okay.
pie.
All right.
That's the tricky part. So I think mine looks pretty good.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
How does yours look?
I think it looks pretty good as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Looks
Okay, great. Now we can add. Looks good. No? Here we
Yeah,
go.
it does.
Yeah. Now I'm going to add 3 tablespoons
Okay.
of ice water. Again, we want things cool. Maybe
Okay.
a half, because this is a very strange tablespoon.
Okay.
Again, cold, cold, cold. Do we have a spoon? Yes, you have a spoon there,
Okay.
and I don't. I'm using my hands.
All right.
So you can stir yours with your spoon.
Okay.
Really just want to get enough water in here so that we can get it to stay together.
I see.
There's a
Okay.
very fine balance here. And then, of course, if you overwork it, it's going to be tough. So
I don't want to do
I'm
that.
going to go with a little bit more. So I've added like 3.5. And I'm going to 4 here.
Okay. Yeah, I may have to add a little more as well.
And I'm actually going to put my parchment down. I have 2 pieces. And I'm going to put it down on my cutting board.
Okay.
And when you dump yours out, put the parchment down on your
Okay.
board.
All right.
And then hopefully this might work. Let's see. I know it doesn't look like much right now. I'm going to try to get this to become a cohesive unit. Try. And this is where the bench scraper comes in handy.
Okay.
You see how it's getting all over my hand? We don't want that.
Okay.
So really just kind of go in here and maybe fold it over.
Oh.
Trying to, might need a little extra flour, but maybe not. Folding it over.
All right.
It's kind of coming together. Sometimes it's easier just to do it straight on top of the cutting board, but this is what the recipe said, I believe. So either going to try it or I'm going to get frustrated, like right now, and just take it off, because that's a pain in the neck. I'm going to try to get mine so it's more cohesive, and then put it on there. How does that sound?
Yeah.
How's
I
yours
think
coming together?
it seems to be coming. I wasn't sure at the beginning, but I have to say it does seem to be coming along.
Turn it over again. That's why they call this a pastry cutter, right?
All right.
Okay. It's looking good. I had a little extra flour.
Okay.
Yours looks a little dry.
Okay. Should I add a little bit more water to it?
Here, let me try. Here,
Oh, look at that.
trade you.
Wow.
Ideally, like I said, this one is a little tricky to work with. You can already see it's kind of cracks a little bit. So maybe it'll roll out for me. We'll see. We will see.
Okay.
But normally I would put this in the refrigerator and let it rest. Sometimes I even put it in the freezer so it gets cool, stays cool. Of course, there's really no gluten that needs to rest, right? But in that one, there will be. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can. Are you getting it? You got a
I
bowl?
don't know.
You got a bowl.
We're getting there.
Check it out.
What do you think?
You want to just try it on the cutting board, straight on the cutting board?
Yeah, I think so.
Feel you can get that into. If you need a little bit of.
Yes, thank you.
There you go. Chuck it. I got another one.
Okay, great.
Uh-oh. I'm actually doing pretty well so far. Got flour on you?
A little bit.
I ain't doing great.
Yeah, okay.
On your face?
Not yet. But it's early.
So you don't want it to dry out either. I'm going to cover it up just a little bit here. Again, see, that would go in the fridge and chill.
Okay.
Then I'll just scrape everything off. These are great for cleaning, you know, the table, everything.
Yeah, right.
You think it wants to meet its maker yet?
I think so.
May I?
Please.
Where's your pastry scraper? There we go.
Okay.
Good job with you.
I know. I just left a little behind there. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. I'm thinking maybe my George, I think he's got it. So let's lift that, use your scraper
Okay, yep.
and yeah, lift it up.
Okay.
And put it, and now we're gonna take it off. I think we're done with these.
Okay.
We're done with that.
All
so let
right.
me help you out.
Thank you.
Move that over here. It said use plastic wrap.
Okay.
So typically you could, put this plastic wrap on top and on bottom.
I see.
But you know me, I'm just so stubborn. I've never done it like that.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't mess it up. But I'm going to put a little flour on my
Okay.
rolling pin, and you've got some there, right? Oh, you don't have flour.
I don't.
Use mine.
How about yours? Thank you.
Use mine. There we go. We'll put it in the middle here. We're sharing flour.
All right.
It's just going to hopefully help it so this doesn't stick.
Okay.
Okay? Put
Yes.
a little bit on. Now, rolling.
Mm-hmm.
You rolled dough out before?
I haven't.
Not even Play-Doh?
Maybe Play-Doh.
This is your grandma's rolling pin.
Yes.
If you would rather use grandma's rolling pin.
No, I'm going to learn.
You want okay?
I want to learn today.
These are the French rolling pins.
Okay.
Okay, because we're fancy
Oui,
here.
oui.
So just gently back and forth.
Okay.
Just not too hard. And then turn it.
All right.
So try to be even.
Yeah.
Turn it. The idea is to get a circle.
Okay.
So you could do quarter turns. You don't want it to get sticky. If it looks like it's getting sticky,
Mm-hmm. A little more flour.
more flour.
All right.
Roll it in the deep here. 3/4 turns. If the top of it needs more flour. Turn it.
Okay.
And we're going for this size.
Got it.
That's what we're
All
trying
right.
to get.
All right.
Behave. You
I've got
stay
some
there,
work
right?
to do.
Going for this size. Not too thin.
Okay.
There
It's
you
comfort
go.
food, so it's okay if it's not perfect, right?
Of course.
All right.
Of course. And we always have backup. But I'm excited about the gluten-free one.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool to be able to have options and be able to do things
Absolutely.
for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, making it fat-free, making it low sodium, making
Right.
it gluten-free.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't please all the people all the time, but
Yeah, but
we
a lot of
try.
options. A
Yes.
lot of options.
Make it possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it's kind of discouraging to go to the grocery store and to not be able to find things that you can eat
Right.
and not know about the options and the alternatives that are out there.
Right. And there are a lot now.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Rice flour has been around for a long time. Rice noodles are wonderful.
Yeah. Agree.
All right, how's yours coming?
Well,
Look at you. Look at him.
not quite a circle,
He's
but
an expert. Oh my gosh.
we're getting
That's
there.
a competition here today. I love it. Mike, you're doing an amazing job.
Well, I appreciate it, but I don't think
Yeah, I
I'm going to
think-
quit my day job.
Oh no, I know. I want you're gonna come back, right?
Oh, yeah. This is good.
I mean, this is what we do, and we enjoy it, and then you get to take all of these wonderful dishes back home
Yeah.
and eat them.
Wow.
We have in-person classes here in the kitchen.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, every week.
That's wonderful.
We just started to add some daytime classes for people that are more prone to the daytime. But we always have at least one class in the evening to accommodate people's work schedules, so you can come at
wonderful.
night.
Very nice.
And then for those of you out there that, like I said, don't live in Baltimore or close enough, we have virtual classes. So please join us.
Yeah.
And it's really cool because all of the virtual classes that we do are also uploaded onto our YouTube channel.
Oh, how nice.
So you can watch tonight at a later date at the Simple Cooking with Heart YouTube channel, which I believe is on the Maryland American Heart Association of Maryland's website. So you just go to their website, and then we have a whole channel.
Awesome. Check it out.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And this will be on it. Do you think this will fit? Do you think?
Oh, that's good. I like that.
It's already pretty thin, right? Good Lord. Okay.
All right.
I'll
Keep
keep
going.
rolling. I'll keep
Keep
rolling.
rolling. Rolling,
Keep rolling.
rolling, rolling.
And we're rolling. How do you like the flash rolling pin?
I like it a lot.
Yours is not cracking. Mine
No.
is not cracking.
Mine's not a circle, though, either.
This is incredible. It's not a circle.
No, it's not a circle.
Okay, mine is not exactly a perfect circle either. But yeah, I think maybe I might want to check on
Oh, yeah.
our food over here, see what's happening. We
Whoa, look at
neglected
that.
it for a tad.
Wow. That smell.
Yeah, right?
That
Make
is
you hungry?
fancy. Yes, it does.
I mean, and it's we've deviated somewhat. It does smell a little bit different,
Yeah,
than the
it does.
traditional chicken pot pie.
It does. But I like the look. It's chunky. It looks.
Taste it.
It looks meaty and.
We should taste it.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Remember, it's going to be hot though.
Okay.
Just when the chicken's cooked.
Okay.
Perhaps it
smells
needs
good.
something hot. Don't burn your tongue.
Okay.
As I dribble all over my flour.
Wow, that's good. What do you think?
It's yummy.
It is. A lot of flavor in
Normally
there.
I say, it's salt.
It's got a lot of flavor, though.
It does.
I mean, it's really not lacking.
And we didn't add salt.
We didn't. That's right. But it's good.
I mean, we did use some low sodium chicken broth.
Okay.
So there is a little bit there.
Right.
And you can avoid that by making your own,
That's right.
which I do quite a bit. So that is nice.
Yeah.
Okay, don't tell anybody, but I'm going in stirring up. Yeah, it's just family here tonight. So it's not really that thick.
Right. There's still some fluid in there.
Yeah.
And
So maybe it's not supposed to be. I do know that I think the thickening properties with the gluten-free
Oh,
flour,
maybe a
I
bit
think
different.
is a little bit different.
Yeah.
I don't quite know if it's a 1-to-1 ratio.
Right.
But that sure smells good.
It does.
It sure smells good.
Yes.
And I'm just hoping and praying that this is going to be big enough to fit on top of my. Sometimes if it cracks, you know, I just kind of try to squeeze it back together. Hello. And it's still cool, so this is good.
All right.
And it's going to be fun. Okay. I may want to put it on a tray. I'm thinking. Okay, this is the tricky part.
Okay.
Getting this and putting it on top. Okay, but first we do need to get these filled.
Okay.
And we need it to be close to our dough.
All right.
Yep. I'll tell you what I do. Sometimes I'll put some more flour on here.
Okay.
But you have to work quickly. And I would roll it up. Roll it
Wow.
up. Maybe a little more flour on here. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up.
Okay.
And we'll see how that works.
Wow.
And then put a towel down here, and I think we need a ladle.
All right.
Doesn't work, don't worry about it. We'll unroll the other ones, and we'll have a topping.
This is an
Thank you.
advanced move. I like it.
And okay, you do have a, so you'll be
Okay.
good.
All
Back on
right.
here. That's great.
Okay. All right.
Okay, one for you.
Thank you.
You need to put it down, put it down,
Okay.
turn that off. Don't burn yourself.
Thank you.
So nothing's hot but this and that.
Okay.
And now we're gonna scoop all this
Yeah, look at that.
unique deliciousness into our dishes.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought the recipe also said that you could serve this on top of a bed of mashed potatoes,
Okay.
which I thought was. Have you ever had chicken pot pie on top of mashed potatoes?
I have not.
I have not
No.
either. I thought that was a
No.
little weird.
The biscuits, yes.
Ah!
Yes.
Low sodium American, but you can't have biscuits because we have a crust.
Right.
So we cannot
we're
have
doing-
biscuits
No,
with
no,
this.
we're doing the crust.
We're gonna have to have something else that's heart healthy.
Yes.
And if it could be on some cauliflower rice,
Oh.
you know, pureed cauliflower.
All right. Yeah.
Or it could be on. Ever had celery root?
Oh, yeah. That's interesting as well.
I love celery root. This actually, I think, would lend itself very nicely.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I took more than you.
Maybe a little.
There
Oh,
we go.
thank you.
Get some more chunks, or I could give you some more of my chunks.
Oh, I think that's gonna be
Take
just
some chunks
fine.
out of mine.
Yeah, no, this is. I think it looks all right. This is good. Yeah.
Ah,
Can you give me a few chunks?
I'm gonna give you some more chunks.
I'll take
There
'em.
we go.
I'll take them.
And I think that's fabulous. Okay.
Excellent.
Back.
Okay.
Careful. Careful.
All right.
All right is right. All right, all right, all right. Now what? Okay. Drum roll.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to start here
Okay.
and unravel it across.
Wow. Wow.
I got one quack.
I am impressed.
I got a quack. I am been quacky. Not too bad, not too bad.
We're
This is
getting
doing
there.
great. Look at you. Yes.
Wow. Look.
Yes. Mark is a pro. Yeah, see, mine, I was not even, so I'm going to have to steal some from over here to put over here, which I'm fine with.
Man. Okay.
I'm fine with that. That's how we do it. Do you have any that's fallen over?
A little bit. Yeah, I do.
So sometimes I'll just move that over to an area that
Okay.
isn't populated.
Yeah.
Or you can cut it off.
Okay.
Yours looks
Oh.
beautiful.
I'm gonna move it over.
So then, this has a natural fluting.
Mm-hmm.
So you could turn it over and then
I
just
see.
do the thumb thing.
Oh wow.
So where the fluting is, you want to stick your thumb and pinch it all the way around. Sometimes I do it better than others. Sometimes I don't follow where the... Sometimes I use my finger and not my thumb.
Okay.
I thought the fluted ones would be prettier. There you go. My George. I'm very impressed.
All right.
Okay, pull that over. So mine's already got a nice big old crack in it.
But it looks nice.
But you need to put a slit in it anyway.
Is that right?
Yeah, because
Okay.
you want the steam to come out.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Some people put forks, get a fork and go around the edge,
Oh,
which is nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Yours looks fabulous.
No.
Absolutely fabulous. So I think you're ready to... I need a little knife.
Okay.
What did I use? I used a big knife. Could use this. So definitely needs a little poke in the middle.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And then sometimes I'll just go around and make some little slits.
Oh.
Or S's. I've been known to do S's on a lot of things.
Very nice.
Or just that in the middle is all you
okay.
need.
All right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
fabulous. This looks great. I'm not going to. This is your work of art.
All right. Here we go.
This is your work of art. Love it.
All right.
Mine looks like cock-a-doodle. And now we already have an egg wash,
Okay.
and we definitely want to gently go around.
Does this help it brown, or
Yeah.
is that what that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you don't have to, but it looks kind of anemic. Sorry, we only have one.
Oh, that's all right.
Yep, I got the smudges. I look like I've been working with some flour. It's always good to wash it. And then
Okay.
we've got a preheated oven. Yeah. I believe to 375.
Okay. And you just kind of get that all over kind of
Yeah,
cover
just
everything with it. Just a
gently
light coating.
Go around, very
Okay.
light. This was one egg, and we're not even going to use it all.
Okay.
There you go.
Excellent. Thank you. All right. I
I'm
like
going
it.
to wash my hands.
Okay.
Be gentle.
Okay, gentle.
Like it's a baby's bottom.
Got it. Got it.
Gentle.
Very gentle.
Yeah, I've got flour everywhere now. My cuticles. So how long does it take you to scrub up?
2 minutes.
Before surgery?
Yep. 2 minutes of scrubbing.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
I guess that's happy birthday. When you sing happy birthday, how long is that?
That's about
Not 2
probably a little more than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Around 30
Wow, okay.
seconds. So this is a real deep scrub.
That's a serious.
yeah.
2 minutes.
Scrub brush, heavy,
More than
heavy soap.
Happy
We
birthday.
really get those hands clean before we head into surgery. All right.
Beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, we'll get a picture of that. Look at that.
I'm learning from the
I
master.
like that. No, yours is great. You did a great job. I'm totally impressed. So yeah, we're gonna go. Our oven is on 375.
Okay. Great.
So we're gonna put it in, and then I usually check it after 25 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Because sometimes the outer rim will cook more.
Oh.
And
Okay.
you don't want it to burn, so you could At this point, you could kind of cover it with some aluminum foil,
Okay.
put it back in, and let it cook the rest of the time while everything else gets brown. And
Very
it works out
nice.
beautiful. All right.
All right.
To the oven. Shouldn't be too hot.
Okay, no, it's not.
A little bit, but not too bad. This over. I think I've got a pan in here.
Okay.
So if our goodness bubbles over,
I see.
it will be captured.
Yes, little catch pan below makes cleanup easier.
Exactly.
All right.
I'm not a huge fan of cleaning ovens.
Yes.
Put some knee action in it. So we may get some bubble over.
All right.
But we got them both side to side. Yeah, if you're doing two at once, sometimes it's also good to turn it
Okay.
in
Yeah.
the middle of cooking. Or if you
Okay.
were using just one of the big ovals, turn it.
Give it a turn.
And check it. Ovens cook. Ovens can be wonky.
Got it.
They cook differently. I'm going to open the oven for you.
Okay. All
and
right.
We're going to go in.
Let's
Okay.
see what we got.
Well, let's see what we got. We have a beautiful.
Wow.
You're going to have to bend down
All
there. 'Cause
right.
You've got the oven mitts.
All right. I got the mitts.
Yeah.
Oh boy, look at that.
Okay, we're kind of tricky here. Look how gorgeous that is.
Yes.
We actually we made one a little earlier.
Okay.
Save a little time because it does take 40 minutes
All
to
right.
cook. So I came in early and slaved over it, and now we have a beautiful hero or swap out as they call it in
Okay.
the professional world of culinary production. But it's a beautiful, beautiful dinner,
Looks wonderful.
and I want you to do the honors.
Okay.
It's like, what do you dig in with? You dig in
I
with
know, a spoon
Do you
or
dig in with the spoon, or do you use the spatula
I think I'm gonna go with a
Chicken-
spatula just to break
to
the
make
ice.
it precise, to
Yeah,
break the
very
ice?
precise here.
Okay, I like
right.
that.
All right.
I like that. Because the little girl in me just wants to stick the spoon in
But
and like dig it out and kind of make a mess.
I think ultimately we're gonna have to do that
I
to
think
get
we're
it
gonna
out of
make a
there.
mess anyway.
Yeah. Which is fun too.
I don't think it's gonna come out like a pie,
Wow.
but that's all right.
Yeah.
And what is your favorite part normally?
Oh, the crust.
I grew up Swanson chicken pot pie.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, chicken, turkey, pot pie.
Oh yeah. Good.
What was it, like $1? I mean, they were always in the freezer.
That's right.
I
I'll tell you, I grew up in Ohio, and there's long winters. You know,
Okay.
you get into February, March, and this is the kind of food that you just want
just
a pot
want
pie.
chicken pot pie.
Yes, yes, you do.
I mean, I know, me too. So I think it said to serve it in a bowl, but we're getting it on a plate.
Okay.
So,
Can I serve you up?
no, it needs to serve you, because I'm going to dig in, stir it up, make a mess. Just because I'm naughty.
Oh, I like it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the smell.
I can see
Once you
why
open
we would
that
want
up.
this in a bowl, because there's all this wonderful juice.
Yeah. Okay, look at that.
That looks great.
It sure does.
And it
Yeah,
looks nicely
look at
cooked. And look at that sauce. Ooh.
Wow.
It actually kind of thickened up nicely.
It did.
Look at that.
Look at that. The mushrooms and
beautiful.
the chicken, really.
And I'm sure everybody here wants some,
Yeah.
but I am definitely going to taste it. I hope it tastes as good as the other ones. Because I can't say I was very precise in measuring the ingredients for this one. So it could be terrible. So close
Well,
your eyes.
There we go.
It's going to be hot, hot,
All right.
hot, hot.
Hot.
Hot, hot, hot. It's supposed to sit anyway after you take it out of the oven for about 10 minutes.
Okay. Wow.
Sadly, this is a store-bought crust on this one.
It's really good though. The flavor is really nice.
I don't think I added enough of the salt-free seasoning. I don't think did I add any to this one? I don't know, but it's good.
It is.
Do you ever put Tabasco on yours? No, me neither.
I like hot sauce, but I've never tried that.
Doesn't need it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
this
got a
is-
wonderful flavor.
very homey feeling
Yes,
and very satisfying.
it is. Yeah, very hearty. And you,
Blah, 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 blah.
and you have the umami in there.
I'm very hot.
Very hot. Oh boy.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
A really nice little spring salad would be lovely on the
Yeah,
side as well.
absolutely.
And see, I have the little daffodils that are just popping out.
Spring is coming.
I know. I actually picked these from my garden this
Did you
morning.
really? They're beautiful.
It would be nice if there's pepper in here. I love it. Maybe there's pepper in this one. I like pepper on everything.
It's
More
good.
pepper. And it's very good for your digestion. Oh, look at you. I think
right.
you were hungry.
Yes.
I like that. And it doesn't have any potatoes in it, so that's kind of cool too.
Right. But still is hearty
Yeah.
and heart healthy.
You'll feel, and you feel satisfied. I think.
Right.
What does it remind you of?
Winter in Ohio. How about you?
My mom.
Yep. It is comfort food.
I'm trying to remember where. I don't know. But yummy. On that note, let me have a sip of my water. And I can't tell you how delightful it's been having you here tonight.
It's been my pleasure.
And you.
Thank you.
You are a natural. Absolute natural. Look, we rolled everything out and sliced everything up, but I guess you are good with your hands.
This is what we do.
Clearly, it's evident, and I thank you for everything that you do, and I really appreciate you coming tonight. That was really cool.
Well, thank you for having me.
I had a lot of fun.
I did too. This was wonderful. Thank you.
And thank you all for your help today. And on that note, have a healthy heart, and eat smart, and eat a rainbow. And good night.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.